What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to your girl channel. Before I start this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all, it has been a very, very, very long night and a very, very, very long day. Based off of my title, y'all, we gonna get into it, but I have to let y'all know the day that I've had, okay? I have to, before I get into anything else. My nails are still not done. Baby Drake still don't have a haircut yet, like y'all. Like, I'm really like, okay? Just listen to the video, okay? Can't even talk. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you very much for being a supporter. Love you, love you, love you very, very much. Okay, so let's get into it. So, as y'all can tell by the title, me and the kids are going on a vacation, a real vacation, and Camden don't know yet. This was actually supposed to have happened like over the summer, but things happened and I just didn't have the time. And then I guess I was more concerned with having an adult present, so I would ask like my brothers, I would ask other family members, and then they would wait last minute to tell me that they not going, or they would rather spend their time with somebody else. So we gonna get into that too. But I know I wanted some type of braids or whatever. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I wanted some type of braids, and I saw this hairstyle on Instagram, and I'm not even quite sure if I even like it or not. So y'all let me know if y'all like it. I kind of wanted this in the front to be thicker, so I asked her to add more hair or whatever. But anyway, that's besides the point. So my appointment was supposed to have been at 9 this morning, but she didn't end up getting me until like 10. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. She told me to come at 10, and then she told me to come at 10:30. And then I get there, and then there's 3 workers, but then there's 2 people on 1 person's head because I went to the Africans, y'all. I was always told not to go to the Africans for multiple reasons, and y'all, I love my Africans, like for real. I love their food and everything. I love their food and everything, and y'all know I love Jamaicans. Like, anybody ask me like, are you Jamaican? I'm gonna say yeah every time, even though I'm lying, because I love Jamaicans, period. So I get there, 1 worker is working on this little girl head, and they like combing the heck out of her real hair with this thin tooth comb, and I'm just like, I hope they don't think that they getting on my head with this little bitty comb, because that's not gonna happen like at all. So then I guess the lady that was supposed to been doing my hair, that I've been texting back and forth for the past like week, she was like, come on, you know. So this older woman, I'm gonna say older African, and I'm gonna say older African, like not to like make fun of her age, but I don't think that she ever learned the American language, because she didn't understand what I was saying. I didn't understand what she was saying. All I know is she started washing my hair with like shampoo and stuff like that, and this is not something that's like abnormal with me. Like, I keep forgetting that my scalp is allergic to mint. So I can digest mint, I can wash my hands with mint, I can bathe in mint, like literally, but didn't realize, or I keep forgetting that my scalp just do not tolerate mint. Or if you wash my hair in anything that have mint in it, like, it can't be, not my mind, it can't be like you leaving it in there, because mint is going to burn, like, regardless. But for some reason, every time I get like a professional salon or something like that to wash my hair, whatever they use as far as mint, they like literally leave it in there, and like my scalp be on fire, like how it used to be when I used to get perms when I was like 15, 16 years old. So she takes me to the wash bowl, and she's washing my hair, and like she's scrubbing my scalp or whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, Big Mama know what she's doing. And like, Big Mama is not referencing like Lotto Big Mama, or like Big Mama like she's a big lady. Like, Big Mama, back from where I'm from back in the day, was like somebody's like grandmother or someone that has wisdom. So she had enough, like, I wanted to pay her extra for doing my scalp. Girl, she want to talk so bad, girl. Ignore her. So she gets to like scrubbing my scalp really, really good. And y'all, excuse my dry lips. I don't know where my chapstick is. And then she puts this mint in my hair, and like it started burning instantly. Like it started over here. So I'm telling her, I'm like, it's burning, and I guess she's not comprehending. And when I realized she wasn't comprehending, I'm like, I started doing this, and so she started like saying something in like this African language, and she called the other African lady in. So she calls this other lady that understands how to speak English, and I was telling her like it's burning really, really bad. So I kept I heard her say something about mint. I couldn't understand the other language, so she said mint, and so she started like washing it out with cold water. But I kid y'all not, like my scalp is still burning right now. Like it's not like burning bad, but it's still like tingling and burning or whatever. So I don't know why the hairstyle that I have took so long to do. But I was in her chair for like 3.5 hours, and I'm like, I do like that Africans and Jamaicans, they braid your hair so neat, and even though it's tight, it lasts a really, really long time. But what I don't like is like, I don't know what that was. What I don't like is like how time consuming it is, and like we supposed to be leaving for vacation, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Cammy don't even know. Like I gotta go home and pack. First I gotta pick the boys up from school. Baby Drake had a barbershop appointment at 1:30, but I didn't get out of her chair till 2:30, even though I got there at 10:30, 10 or 10:30. So I don't know, y'all, baby girl getting feisty. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but girl, she better. So vacation, I am surprising my family, and when I say family, I mean my children, because they're my family, with a surprise vacation. Like I said, this was actually supposed to happen over the summer. I had talked about like traveling off somewhere or whatever, but you know, I just feel like so many people let their dreams go because they have multiple kids and not really like a good support system, and they want to travel, and then they're too afraid to travel because they don't really have the support system. And I realized something, like I get tired of asking, especially my family, like, hey, can you do this for me? Because they'll do it and then make you feel bad afterwards, or they'll complain during the process, and you kind of forced to sit there and listen to it because you actually need their help. And I'm not talking about like financial help. I'm saying like, hey, can you watch the kids while I go get my hair done? Like something so simple, because you know, like you just cannot take your kids with you to the salon. Like I could take Fortune, but I can't take Baby Drake. I can't take Dion. I could take Cam because he's big enough to sit there by himself, but Dion's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. And especially like I have had several like vacations planned for us, and I've asked very, very close family members to go. I've even said, hey, I'll pay for your flight ticket, I'll pay for your room, I'll pay for your food, all you gotta do is just come. And it's always a hassle, you get what I'm saying, because they'd rather be doing other things with their time. Like I said, you know what, I don't care how hard it is. One thing that I realized is like having one child, when I had one child at the time, Cam was like smooth sailing. Like I could get on a flight, go wherever I wanted to go. Unfortunately, I've only flown like 2 or 3 times in my life, so that's not good enough at all, not for me anyway. But things were easier when I had Dion. Even though Dion does have like other family besides my family here in Houston or whatever, I have never contacted them to say, hey, can you watch Dion or whatever. It's always been just, you know, the other party, the other parent or whatever. Then Baby Drake came, and y'all have seen how that has been. I have had him 99% of the time. And then baby girl came. So I'm like, now I'm really not gonna be able to travel and do the things that I've always wanted to do, and that's always been something that I've wanted to do. And that's something I've always talked about. So it can't be no, she's only doing it because this person is doing it, because I have always said that I've always wanted to travel. And now I've just come to the conclusion that the more I do it, I know it's going to get easier. Like, so I've done a couple things to make the process easier. So instead of having like 3 or 4 different luggages, like, I'm just going to get one big one and we're just going to fit as much as we can in there. And instead of staying for like long periods of time, like 7 or a week, I would say 7 days or a week or whatever you want to call it, we just gonna stay 3 nights. That way we can get everything in, utilizing gallon size Ziploc bags for medicine, hair products, what else, things that we're gonna be taking showers with and stuff like that, to make extra room, and just limiting what I bring so it won't be a hassle and too much work, instead of actually going out to eat, to sit in a restaurant, because I have not mastered that yet. My kids will clown in there and everybody be looking and feeling disturbed. So just bring food to cook, you know what I'm saying, or we'll eat at the facility. But moral of the story is, because my battery keeps running hot, like, sometimes you just gotta walk your journey alone. And I've gotten to the point where I don't want to keep letting, it's so much to life, and I don't want to keep letting life pass me by, just sitting at home all the time, because I feel like I can't handle my kids on my own. Like, they're my kids. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, we gonna go on vacation, and I'm gonna figure it out like I figure out everything else. And if it's hard, then I'll just learn what I need to do different next time we go on vacation. But this is actually gonna be our first real vacation. Moral of the story is, just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Do it if you gotta do it by yourself. Do it if you gotta do it with your kids, because guess what? We only give it one lifetime. A little recap from my life. We are living in our last days. And as much as we keep brushing it off, as much as we keep acting like it's never gonna happen, we all unfortunately have to die one day. But God chose us for this lifetime, and once it's over with, it's over with. So if someone wants to be negative, a cyberbully, bashing, whatever the case may be, they are more than welcome to do that. You want to know why? Because they can spend their last days here on earth doing whatever it is that makes them happy. And if that's what makes them happy, then hey, go for it. But I've come to the realization that I don't want to be mean, bitter, hateful, evil, worried about what somebody is saying about me on my last days. I want to travel. If I got to travel alone with my children, that's what I'm going to do. So you have to come to the realization too, like, just do it anyway. Like, you don't have to wait on anybody to travel with you. If you got kids, you'll figure it out. That's one thing that I've noticed, having 4 kids and like really having them a very high percentage of the time, it gets easier. It does. So this will be our first official vacation. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because it's just gonna be me and my 4. But I know it'll be trial and error. I'm gonna see, like, hey, this didn't work on this vacation, so our next vacation I know not to do that, or I know to do this more, or whatever the case may be. So I'm really excited about it, to be honest, y'all. And oh, I'm so mad, y'all, because I thought my camera was just recording and it wasn't. But yeah, like, just cherish your time, because like I said, and recap in my life, our time is non-refundable. And I asked myself, like, if I died today, God forbid, but if something was to happen to me today, did I teach my kids everything that I know to teach Camden? I would say it's like 50-50. But my other children are not going to remember. You get what I'm saying? So I no longer do YouTube for money. Anytime you try to do something for money, like, you're gonna lose passion. You're gonna lose that, because it's not, YouTube was not ever on one of my dreams. You get what I'm saying? I'm doing YouTube now for memories, and memories only. If that comes with putting ads in a video for money, that's not my number one thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to create as many memories as I can with my children, because hopefully It'll be when I'm 100 years old. But when that time does come, because YouTube is gonna always be here. People always want to say YouTube is gonna eventually end. I don't think YouTube will ever end. I think they will be another person to buy out YouTube, because YouTube is like $1 billion like free company. Okay, for us anyway. But I want my kids to remember me by those memories, those precious memories. Whenever they feel like missing me or whatever, I don't care if they old and gray, they can turn on YouTube and watch this video. And that's the reality of it. And peace, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want my kids to see that I was really trying my hardest to like weather these storms. You know what I'm saying? Like, now ain't nobody trying to die anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, I will live to see as close to 100 as possible. But I just wanted to tell you guys that life is short. And y'all, I don't know if this means anything or not, because I am trying to do things the right way or whatever, and there's certain things that I should not even be doing or even listening to. But B King, everybody know who B King is. I mentioned him in my live, a little recap, whatever. But B King was like one of my very first like favorite Houston rappers. Him and Lil Ronnie Mother F, yes. And his passing bothered me like it was a family member. Kobe Bryant's death bothered me, but not like this though. You get what I'm saying? And like, didn't know him at all, would have loved to like collaborate with him on something. You know what I'm saying? But nice, funny guy. He's even funny in his music. But like, I started to like his music. I was like fresh out of high school, and it just happened out of nowhere. Like, even though they say it was like a blood clot or whatever, like, I think it speaks about like health and stuff in the Bible. Like, we have to watch what we eat and things like that. And I'm guilty. I have not been watching what, you know, I eat or whatever. But yeah, I just want to make as many memories as I can. And then it like bothered me because his actual girl, I didn't know he even had a girlfriend, but his actual girlfriend posted a clip with like all they fun moments playing in the snow, and I got really sad, as if like I know this brother for real. It's because I've never been in a situation where I've lost, like, I mean, I've been divorced, and so they say divorces is like grieving a death, and my heart goes out to her. I don't know what that feels like. I pray I never have to experience that, but the reality of it is everything is temporary. Like, we're just here for, and I don't mean to make this video depressing at all, so I probably need to go ahead and end it before I make somebody in the comments cry. But this is not a crying video. Like, it's just to show y'all that we all need to start living more and being focused on the bigger picture, and that's creating as many memories as we can. All of the drama and the back and forth and bashing this person and exposing this person, like, that's not gonna help us at all in the end if our time was up and we have no memories. But guys, this line is moving. Baby Drake has to get a haircut. Baby girl she needs a bottle. So I'm gonna catch y'all over there, either on the Country Kids Playhouse channel or over here. I don't know. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.